Next up on our CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Cuyahoga Heights Red Wolves cross country team's head coach Robinson. Coach, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let us know which athletes you brought with you, and then just give us a preview. What can we expect out of the Red Wolves on the course this fall?
Yeah, my name is Chad Robinson. I'm a teacher at Cuyahoga Heights High School. This will be my 23rd year teaching, and I think maybe my 17th or 18th year coaching. I kind of lose track. But yeah, it's going to be a different season here. We lost 9 people last year, and we're a pretty small school, so trying to retool and get some new people involved, and a couple of second year runners that are actually going to be seniors this year. So I brought those two along, Joe Shea and Ariana Ravello, who have been really good for me last year in track and also in cross country. So get a little bit number of dips. So we probably have about 14 or 15 total. We do share a couple of athletes from soccer, from volleyball and cheer. So it's always interesting at our school trying to get enough athletes to field together a good quality team and round it out with some good 6th and 7th runners.
Right, those small school woes that you have to deal with. You got to borrow athletes when you can, but
Yeah.
yeah, it works out well for you. Yeah, so Braden Rush finally graduated. Seemed like he was around forever, but what's life like with Braden? What's life after Braden going to be like this fall?
It's going to be a lot different. I mean, still kind of getting to know some of these young student athletes, but it's going to go well. I had them in track, so our development of learning each other's little quirks in and out during practice is quick. We're family oriented, so we do spend a lot of time outside of running and traveling. We do have team dinners and get to know their parents. I actually knew Ariana's parents before I started coaching her because she's got an older sister that also ran a little bit for me, and so that's kind of nice to have that small atmosphere of community. So you kind of get some people back, second time around. So it'll be a little bit different, but these are two of my top two guns. So I think they're going to have a really good shot of advancing the postseason. So I think once we kind of get rolling here after our first meet at Riverside, light up the night, I think things will kind of take care of themselves and everyone will fall into play.
Sounds good. All right, coach. I'll come back to you after I talk with your runners. Your camera, oh, you seem to be back now. I was going to say your camera had froze, but it looks like it reset itself. But I'll come back
Cool.
to you after I talk to the runners. Joe, let's start with you. For the folks at home, just tell us your name, grade, and what your PR is.
All right, my name is Joe Shea. I'll be a senior this year, and I believe my PR for cross country so far is in 18:56.
All right, coming in, cross country is a tough sport. You've made it to your senior year. What are your expectations for this season?
I'm just build off of last season, have a great year, just work my times down, and just have great teammates to run with and a great coach to run for. So I think it'll be real fun season.
I mentioned Braden Rush already. He had a great career in both cross country and track. He's graduated. You've gotten to run with him for the last 3 years. What did you learn from him that's going to help you become a better runner this year and a better leader for the other kids?
I'll just never give up and just always try your best and work your hardest. Because Braden's someone, he never gives up and he always gives it his best no matter what he's going through. So he was a really great leader and really helped me, inspired me to just never give up and just push through.
From the time you started running until now, how different are you as a runner? The way you approach races, the physical aspect of it, the mental aspect?
I just think I used to get real nervous before the races and just kind of worry about it, but now I've just learned to just the races they'll kind of run themselves. You just gotta be there and just give it your all.
When you're out there running, what do you think about? How do you grind through that race? How do you control the mental aspect of it?
Um, I don't know. Sometimes I'll just focus on the person ahead of me, trying to catch them, or just look at the back of their number. And then other times, if I'm getting real tired, I'll just start counting, like just start counting up as high as I can go, and just kind of gets your mind off the race, and then you don't even feel like you're running.
So how high have you counted?
However, I think I counted like to like 1,000 or 2,000 one time.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of steps. That's good
Yeah,
stuff. All right. So looking at the squad this year, coach said, 14, 15 kids or so, and a handful of seniors, probably a couple juniors, et cetera. But what are you doing to be a good leader to show the other kids how to kind of prepare?
Just trying to just give it a mile in all the practices and just show them, like, no matter what the workout is or drill is, you just gotta give it your all because that's how you build and get better. And then whenever like having a bad race or something's going wrong, just not let that affect me and just fight through it and always give my best and just help the other kids on the team or the younger guys show them that no matter what, you always gotta give it your best effort.
Who are some of the other kids on the boys team that have impressed you in the preseason, and why? What have they done?
My one friend, his name's DJ. He's really impressed me. He's been a great runner. He ran really well in track last year, but he was coming back from a knee injury that he had. But just his ability to just push through that and just he's someone who will all give it all he's got at the line. He'll give it everything he has. So that really has uh has shown a lot, and I think he'll be a great runner this year and next year. And then also got George. He does soccer with me because I do soccer too. But he's a really good runner. He gives it his all, and he's just a great teammate and great friend.
Outstanding. All right. Well, good luck to you this fall. All right,
Mhm.
Ariana, for the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and what your PR is.
I'm Ariana Rebello. I'm a senior this year, and my PR is 22:10.
So coming in this season, how eager are you to just kind of hit that course and see, how your off-season work has helped prepare you for this year?
I'm pretty nervous, but I think last year set me up pretty well, so I think I'm ready.
When did you start running?
I started last year. I came in at the end of summer.
Okay, so first year. What led you to the cross-country team?
I was running a lot during the summer. It was just kind of what I was doing for workouts, and they need more girls, and they kind of just were like, you should try it. And I did, and I ended up really liking it.
It's not an easy sport, and when you're out on the course and sometimes you're at the back of the pack, it can get demoralizing. How did you kind of grind through that and to come back this year just ready for more?
I looked ahead at the better runners, and I kind of tried to pace myself with them, and just they showed me how hard they worked, so that gave me inspiration.
And then just from last year to this year, how different do you feel as a runner? Have you made the improvement that you had hoped to make?
Last year, I think it was definitely hard, but I pushed myself, and there was a lot of disappointments, but this year I'm ready to really push myself, and I think I'm ready to make that change.
And what are your goals for the season?
Definitely to run in the 21s, try to, and just have a good senior year.
And then just on the girls team, who are some of the other girls that'll be running with you, and who's been impressive so far?
There's one freshman that impressed me because she's very quiet. She's kind of like me. She's shy a little. And she's definitely been pushing herself and been at all the practices. And her name's Joey.
Any others?
Others, last year, they were new and they came in and were pretty shy too, but definitely opened up and are trying harder now.
Great. All right. Well, good luck to you this season. Coach, we'll come back to you. I've asked the kids for some other runners on the team that have kind of been impressive. Who have they left out? Who's been impressive to you in the preseason?
Well, Tristan Lee is also new to long distance running. He'll be a junior this year. I had him in class. He also ran track, and he started off more as a sprinter. But he's got long legs, and he's got a really good work ethic. Very coachable, willing to learn, and he's been to every practice as well. He's been very astute and opened up quite a bit so far, and that's going to be fun seeing him develop as a distance runner, and still probably get some short distance stuff in too when he's back in the track. But we're going to probably mold him into an 800 and a 1600 runner, hopefully, if he'll do it, which I think he will after running cross country. So he's definitely one of the ones that I'm keeping my eye on. So, and like Ariana mentioned, Joey Sachaki, young, very hungry, really grinded out a really good middle school track season, and her coaches have nothing but praise for her. Also have Olivia and a few others. We have some soccer girls that'll be joining us at some point, but they've been busy over the summer. So right now we just got a few that are on the tip of our tongue.
All right, Coach. All right. Well, I appreciate you and your runners coming in to preview the season, and best of luck to you this year. I'll look forward to seeing you out there at the CVC meet.
Thank you so much. And thanks again for that pizza years ago.
No problem.
Nice.